Hello and welcome to the Rosaleda. It's been 14 years since there's been international football in Malaga, and what a treat we've got coming up in store. Two of European football's heavyweights go head-to-head in this international friendly. Spain against France. It's a warm-up for Euro 2008. There's a massive expectation down here on the south coast of Spain. You said 14 years since the last time that the Spanish national side were here when they took on Finland and won by 2-0. As we just see the two captains there, Iker Casillas and Patrick Vieira, just exchanging their flags. The last time these two sides met was in the last 16 of the 2006 World Cup in Germany. And on that night, of course, the David Villa penalty put Spain in the lead, but then it was Frank Ribery who went on to break Spanish hearts with an equaliser. Patrick Vieira got a second, and the late goal from Zinedine Zidane. We'll wait and see exactly how Raymond Domenech sets out his stall then as we get off to a fantastic start. Fernando Torres is almost allowed through on goal. It was actually William Gallas who had to intercept just then, a reminiscence of one of the quickest goals in Spanish league history. Just recently, that was Josepa Llorente who scored a goal after just 7 seconds for Valladolid against Recreativo. That was, again, as we said, just a couple of weeks ago. You said, of course, massive expectation. It's a full sellout here at the Rosaleda. 30,000 crammed into this stadium. As Nicolas Anelka gets his first touch then of the ball. He's helped out by Tulalan, who's just started on the right-hand side of midfield. And here's Iniesta with his first touch of the ball. Such a creative midfield then for Spain. When you look at the likes of Iniesta, Cesc and Xavi, three players who all for their respective teams, obviously Xavi and Iniesta for Barcelona, but Cesc at Arsenal so important as the creative hub, as the real space now for Cesc. His pass just hit a little bit too heavy as he was looking for Andres Iniesta. Bright start from both sides then, and you may be slightly surprised to see France and the team wearing the red and Spain in a gold and yellow strip. It's the first time since 1906 that France have worn a red strip. They decided to stop using that away colour for as that match back over 100 years ago ended in a 15-0 defeat at the hands of England. But this is the strip they'll be wearing as their away strip at the forthcoming summer tournament, when they go in with massive expectation. It's a strong side that they've put out here. Domenech opting for his preferred strike partnership of Nicolas Anelka, of course, who's just recently signed for Chelsea, and Thierry Henry, who's playing here in Spain at Barcelona. So many of the fans here tonight will know all too well what they can expect from him, as Sagnol just passes back to Coupé, and the experienced French keeper, which is put under a bit of pressure there, puts it out for what's going to be a throw, and then on the near-hand side, Albert Riera will leave it for Capdevila to take. Here's the Villarreal fullback. Spain looking then very comfortable on the ball just in these early phase of the game. Marchena all the way back to his Valencia teammate Albiol. Sergio Ramos just touches it back. Ramos was a doubt going into this game. He was on Monday. He had to be seen by the Spain doctors as he was just not 100% going into the week in the build-up to this international match. But he has made that final fitness test, and is where Luis Aragonés always says that you get to see the very best from Sergio Ramos, which is on the right-hand side of defence. In recent weeks, what with injuries at Real Madrid, he's had to fill in the middle. Here's Riera. Over to Albiol, as Spain not letting France get a touch on the ball just yet, although it's a pull pass by Albiol. Makes up well, though, for his mistake and just intercepted Malouda there. Poor touch by David Albelda, just finds Thierry Henry, looks to surprise Iker Casillas from range. Not really too much on for the French centre-forward. the Spain captain, receiving his 74th cap this evening. And at 26 years of age, you get the feeling he's going to win many more in his career. Torres' control just lets him down. It's quite frustrating as the game gets to really get going. Is Xavi. Albelda just spreads it wide to Ramos, who's unable to control it. The best of passes from David Albelda. Malouda in a real battle there with Torres, and because he was elbowed in the face there. Ramos actually just admitting there was a bit of contact there, no malice in it whatsoever. We'll get a better idea here. You see the replay there, it definitely shows there was a hand to the face, but nothing really in it. And Sergio Ramos the first to admit that it was a foul. And Dominic, of course, looking at a number of partnerships that he's looking to really make the most of in 5 months' time in Austria and Switzerland. Not least the front pairing. But at the moment he's going with Anelka and Henry, looking for experience, but on the bench he's got one player who France Football actually described as being undroppable, and that's Karim Benzema. Really one of the hottest prospects certainly in European football at the moment. Just 20 years of age, but he's scored 15 goals in 20 games in the French league for Lyon. There's a chance here for Fernando Torres, but Gregory Coupe read that well, and the 35-year-old was off his line quickly. It's a lovely ball through from Andres Iniesta. And certainly Spain may look to expose that lack of pace that Lilian Thuram has at the age of 36 and try and find a way through for Fernando Torres. So with 21 minutes gone, it's still Spain 0, France 0. Neither side really yet with a clear-cut opportunity to gain the advantage. Well, certainly Spain enjoying the lion's share of the possession. It's a lovely ball for Capdevila that Riera will make. That was a wonderful tackle by Lilian Thuram, just showing all while he's still maintaining his place in the French starting 11. Read the tackle wonderfully. Capdevila look to deliver across from this area, but again just too tight. No one really attacking that near post for Spain, and it was straight to Gregory Coupe, who just recently recovered from a 7-month layoff, as Nicolas Anelka just latches onto the ball. It was a mistake by Raul Albiol that he failed to clear. Lassana Diarra finds Vieira. And France not with too many options just at the minute. Here's Abidal. Sanyol playing very high up the pitch. Clever feint there, just gets past Riera. Finds Toulalan in a bit of space. Here is Sanyol. Well, a bit of a let-off there perhaps, because Lassana Diarra was just on the edge of the box and slipped. It's actually Patrick Vieira. And slightly worrying scenes just at the minute, because Fernando Torres was down. He's walking slightly gingerly. Certainly a worry, not just for Luis Aragonés, but also for Rafa Benitez. Torres, who's been in wonderful form in his first season in England. Many said that he may take a while to adapt to English football. It's a different pace, it's a much more aggressive football than they play in Spain. He's already scored 18 goals in all competitions, and he's been absolutely vital for them, not least in Europe. Certainly demonstrated that he's one of the hottest prospects in European football, but Real disappointment then for Fernando Torres, as he's only lasted 22 minutes of this friendly game, and he's not going to have much more chance to shine. He's missed a couple of games actually through injury. As it is, though, he's forced to make way for Dani Guisa, the Mallorca striker. Comes on then to replace Fernando Torres. Dani Guisa, who's in excellent form in Spain. He's out of all the Spanish players playing in La Liga, he's the top scorer. He's on 11 goals just at the moment, certainly for at a modest side like Mallorca. It's an excellent achievement. Of course, he moved from Getafe just over the summer. And now he's got a good chance to stake his claim then for a place in Luis Aragonés's 23-man squad that will travel to Austria for this year's Euro 2008, as it's with Lassana Diarra. Finds Jeremy Toulalan. Henry wins the flick on. Chance here. What a save that was from Iker Casillas. It wouldn't have counted, it was offside, but that was world-class stuff from Iker Casillas. Just like confusion here, France won the corner kick, and in fact Malouda, whose chance it was just going over to take it. There was, when you see the replay, it seemed to be onside. It was an Anelka shot though. We were speaking about the strike partnership of Henry and Anelka being Raymond Domenic's preferred front line, but certainly the back for Spain. Luis Aragonés has his mind pretty much made up. It's going to be Marchena and Carlos Puyol, the two centre-backs. Yes, obviously, provided their fit, will be the two players to face Russia on the 10th of June in Innsbruck, which will be Spain's first match of Group D. They're also in the group with Sweden, who of course they're in the qualifying group with, as well as Greece. So Spain, Russia, Sweden and Greece. Certainly when Spain looked at that draw, they thought they were quite happy with it until they saw who they would be lined up against in the following stages, because certainly they expect to go through as leaders really of Group D. But then as the draw has been made, they will be playing the runner-up of the group of death, Group C, which also includes France. We'll have a bit more about that later on, as Diarra's just given the ball away to Rier, although the ball has found its way back to France. Here's Malouda. Going forward and decides to go all the way back to Thuram. France just complicating things here. An excellent tackle by Lilian Thuram, because Cesc and Dani Guisa were all alone otherwise. It's Toulalan. Now Anelka. Patient play by France. It's not too, certainly the home fans aren't enjoying it too much. The whistle just starting, as tends to happen when France enjoy too much possession. Clipped forward by Thuram. Good header by Albiol, but Patrick Vieira just caught the centre-back. Indeed, Raul Albiol has stayed down. Vieira was quick to apologise. You can see there, though, Raul Albiol certainly on the receiving end of that, and Patrick Vieira comes in, charging into it. It's going to hurt. So it's just his momentum that kept him going. Certainly the France captain kept his eye on the ball the whole way through. Just give the ball back to Spain as they kicked it out. And Ronaldo is fine to continue. Here's Sergio Ramos. Just looking for the more direct football there, as the intricate passing through midfield isn't quite working just for Spain at the moment. felt very static at the moment. There were no options going forward there. Toulan does well just to keep it in play. Excellent pressure by Spain, forcing France into making a mistake. Spain will look to go again. Here's Riera. First time pass into Cesc Fabregas. He just opens up play via Sergio Ramos. Iniesta just looking to win the ball off Lassana Diarra there. And able to do so just in the end. Great work by Nicolas Anelka, just in midfield. Here's Henry. So into the last minute of normal time then here at the Rosaleda, still goalless. As France now with what could be the last attack of the game. Although they're more than happy just to keep possession and go into the break. This thing stand, which is goalless. Here's Eric Abidal to Ram, who in turn finds Sagnol. Again, excellent pressure from Spain, really just pinning France back into their own half. This is where Spain will enjoy playing their football. Want to keep the away side as far away from their own goal as possible, although you do always have the threat of a kind of a long ball, such as that, looking to exploit the pace of Nicolas Anelka. It doesn't come to anything. So there's just going to be 1 minute of time added on then in this first half. Barcelona left-back Abidal skips past Cesc Fabregas. Goes it forward for Anelka. Here's Toulan, really in the position where he prefers in the centre of midfield. Certainly if Raymond Dominic will be looking to make a change in the second half, then you get the feeling that on the right-hand side is where he may look to turn things around. So the Finnish referee, Toni Asuma, brings to an end what's been a tight half, very competitive match. No goals just yet. It's Spain 0, France 0 at the moment, but certainly both sides looking to play very patient build-up. Perhaps a clash of styles, the slightly more passing football from Spain against the more direct football of France. So as we go into the break here at the Rosaleda in Malaga, it's Spain 0, France 0. There was the problem, though, for Luis Aragonese's Fernando Torres picked up an injury in the first half, very early on, just after 22 minutes or so. That meant the introduction of Dani Guisa, as we just see the Mallorca centre forward kicking off with David Villa. Another change then. Villa coming on for Albert Riera. As we said, there weren't too many opportunities then as we get this second half underway. Certainly for France, Nicolas Anelka had a couple of chances. But apart from that, though, there were very few opportunities for either side to open the scoring. Certainly neither keeper needed to make a save. There was one fantastic save made by the Spain captain, Iker Casillas, from Nicolas Anelka, although that time it was actually offside, so it wouldn't have counted. Certainly not too much else to cheer about then for the 30,000 or so who've packed into the Rosaleda here in Malaga to see this match. Certainly going to be, we expected it to be a tight game. Two teams expected to do very well in Austria and in Switzerland in the Euro 2008 competition. Spain are 6-1 on to win the competition. France 8-1. Certainly at this stage of proceedings, Germany really are the hot favourites to do well in the tournament. They were certainly the most convincing of national sides in the qualifying stage. They wrapped up their qualification for the summer tournament with a number of games to spare. You just see there on the near side, Karim Benzema is one of the French players just warming up. It's his. Danny Guisa's just brought down. I should say Cesc Fabregas, in fact. And David Villa was right by it, and he indeed has gone to place it. He likes to hit them from here. Got an excellent free kick on him, David Villa. No fancy his chance then to take this one and beat Gregory Coupé. Xavi's also thereabouts, but it looks like the Barcelona captain will, the Barcelona midfielder will leave it for David Villa. Massive expectation then, just as once again Gregory Coupé looks just to order his wall. He certainly didn't want to move the full 10 yards back. Xavi still remonstrating with the referee, but still enough so. It is David Villa, looks to beat Gregory Coupé. He wasn't too far away from opening the scoring there. Looked to drive it rather than curl it over the wall and go for the top corner. See there, perhaps Gregory Coupé would have had it covered. We'll get a better idea there. So the first chance then of this second half. Just goes wide, but certainly promising. Xavi plays it back to Pablo. It's Iniesta, who's plays in so many different roles for Barcelona. Indeed, is doing the same for Spain as he started. He played the entire first half on the right-hand side, but now he was playing as a left winger, given that license just to cut in and look to make play from there. But he's given the ball away here, and Patrick Vieira just finds Malouda, who created a problem there for himself when, had he gone the other way, he would have found a little bit more space to attack with. Just takes the free kick quickly and just lays it short off Xavi. David Villa, who's just dropped off as the deeper lying striker, and Danny Guisa is having to work very hard, but unable just to win the ball back. And Spain once again in possession of this ball then. Fabregas just looking to win the ball off Patrick Vieira, but unable to do so. Good tracking back there by Alco, who's got a real opportunity to impress here. And we're going to see the introduction of Karim Benzema. Just the next time the ball goes out of play, then the 20-year-old Lyon striker will be introduced into the fray. Certainly a number of people in Spain can't wait to see him in action. Here goes Thierry Henry, though, who for him could be the last action of the game, as he may be the player who Dominic looks to swap. Nicolas Anelka just on the edge of the box. Here's Toulalan. And in the end, the pass goes past absolutely everyone. It could go out for a throw-in to... It will be a throw-in to France. Just on his way through there, that cross from Toulalan just took the slightest of touches. I think it was from Pablo. And it's in fact going to be Nicolas Anelka who makes way for Karim Benzema. And in that way, Raymond Dominic really displaying the fact that it's going to be Thierry Henry who is the undisputed first-choice striker, the main reference point in attack then for the French side in Euro 2008. And certainly this man, Nicolas Anelka, is going to have to impress over the next few months, as is the man who replaced him, Karim Benzema. And that will decide then who starts the match on the 9th of June in Zurich, when France get started their Euro 2008 campaign underway against Romania. France have an incredibly difficult task on their hands, even just to get through to the knockout phase of Euro 2008. They're in what, there's always one group of death, and this year it's France's. It's Group C, which includes Romania, Holland and Italy, as well as France. It certainly is going to be an intriguing group, and it'll be fascinating to see who finally goes through. Certainly France, though, have said before, extremely high hopes of doing well in this tournament. Seems that Luis Aragonés is going to look to change things around once more. Xabi Alonso has just taken off his tracksuit, is just warming up on the touchline. And just waiting to get the ball back. Willy Sagnol is finally given the match ball and gets play underway. Good play by Thierry Henry. Finds Karim Benzema. Benzema might look to go for goal. This has taken a couple of minutes to make his first impact. It's the first shot on target then of this second half. Never really got the direction on it. He certainly sat up nicely for him. And he had the space to go for goal, but was never going to beat Iker Casillas from that kind of range with that kind of shot. Luis Sagnol continues his run, but it's gone out of play. And we're going to see then another change to be made by Luis Aragonés. It's going to be David Albelda, who makes way for the Liverpool midfielder Xabi Alonso. And there's a fantastic reception, both for fantastic send-off, I should say, for David Albelda, who's not going through the easiest time of his career, but he's had a good game. But obviously some applause for Xabi Alonso, who's missed the last 2 games for Spain, first of all through injury, and then also through suspension. And he'll be the man with the job of just sitting back slightly deeper. He's looking to put pressure on the likes of Florent Malouda and Toulalan. Also distribute the ball and get Spain attacking. Here's Malouda, he's watched by Pablo, still with Malouda. He was just tripped on his way through there. Xabi Alonso's not too impressed, but I think it was just ankle. He clipped Malouda's heels just as the Chelsea winger was on his way through. Thierry Henry has placed the ball as the likes of Vieira, Benzema, Escudé and Gallas get forward. He certainly scored goals from this kind of range, although it's unlikely he'll try this time. And then it's an awful free kick. Far too much on it from the France number 12. Fabregas. Crosses too deep. And Capdeville is unable to keep it in. Throw in on the far hand side then of the pitch. Still goalless here at the Rosaleda. David Villa, the only player coming close to score for Spain since the break, with that free kick that he just put past Gregory Coupé's far post. And this man on the ball now, Karim Benzema, the only man for France to have hit a a chance forward. Here's now a real opportunity for Iniesta. Heavy cross though. Gregory Coupe did well just to flick that over the oncoming Cesc Fabregas, but wasn't the best of crosses really from Iniesta. It has resulted though in Spain's first corner of the game, which will be taken by Cesc Fabregas. A decent ball in. And Iniesta unable just to volley the ball back in. Coupe will claim. But the first header, the important defensive header, really was from William Gallas. See a replay here. Danny Guisa looking to play through David Villa in the first of all, and that's just the shot. Perhaps it was even a cross from Andres Iniesta, which Gregory Coupe managed to deal with. So still a very tight game, still goalless in this match, which both managers will see as a real demonstration of what level they're at going into the Euro 2008 competition. Danny Guisa plays for David Villa. The Sevilla centre-back. An intercept to that for a throw. It's Capdevila. Fouled by Willy Samuel. The referee to move over, go over and ensure that free kick's taken from the correct position. That he will take. The number of options as always then for Xavi, likes of Pablo, Juanito in particular. For Danny Guisa as well. It's a nice move though, it's taken to Iniesta. Might have a second go at it, in the end it's hoofed clear by Malouda. Benzema gives the ball away cheaply in the end. A nice move from Spain to look just to find an opportunity for Iniesta. Here's Danny Guisa. Far too close to the goal. It's headed clear and out for a corner, in fact, by William Gallas, but really there was no attackers there to really latch onto that cross from Danny Guisa. It was a poor ball impact, but he'll argue that we couldn't see the likes of David Villa looking to run onto it. Here's Iniesta, the corner's taken quickly. It's still with Iniesta, might look to go for goal. Just clear off the line, surely 1-0. There it is. It's Capdevila, who perhaps hasn't been having the greatest of games, but he's in the right place at the right time for Spain. And with 79 minutes on the clock, it's first goal of the game for Capdevila. It's his second goal in his career for the national side. 15 caps in total for Joan Capdevila. And again, it comes from a quickly taken corner. It was brave defending in the back on the far post by Lassana Diarra. He just tried to clear it. And the ball dropped there nicely for Capdevila to give the home side then the advantage. Pandemonium here at the Rosaleda as the fans have finally got the first goal of the game, and perhaps now we're really going to set up an exciting last 10 minutes. So France then have a corner kick then, straight after conceding that first goal. It's been a long time coming. We've finally seen what the fans came here to see. Malouda then looks for the head of Patrick Vieira. Here's Karim Benzema. He's conceded a goal kick. Clever play by Danny Guisa just to kick the ball off the Lyon centre forward, and certainly an air of relief here at the Rosaleda. As Spain have finally broken the deadlock. And Dominic is going to react immediately. Patrick Vieira gives the captain's armband to Thierry Henry and makes way for the youngster Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa was potentially able to play for Tunisia. That's his father represented Tunisia, but he always decided that he wanted to play for France. Xabi Alonso. Goes to Cesc. Just looks again for that run through the middle of Dani Guisa. Tried little joy since he replaced Fernando Torres in the 22nd minute. Here's Malouda. Plays the ball forward for Sagnol. Needs to be a good delivery. It's not a bad one. It's going to be an equaliser, surely. Goodness me, well, Benzema hit the bar, and Thierry Henry just had to direct his header past Iker Casillas there, which he failed to do. And in the last minute there, France really should have equalised this game, perhaps against the play. You see that wonderful technique by Benzema in the first instance, but then it's Thierry Henry who fails to, just see here, he had so much space to attack and he was just looking to direct it past Iker Casillas. Really, every time you see it, it doesn't get any better for Thierry Henry. He ends the game as captain. There'll be 3 minutes of time added on then here at the Rosaleda. What an opening that was for the French national side. Raymond Domenech will no doubt be furious that neither Benzema nor Henry could finish. As it is, it's a confident Spain side knocking the ball around. Here's Fabregas. Looks to beat Coupé from there. Here's a shot wide. Nice build up though from Spain. That's really the kind of football that we expect from this side. And Villa did excellently as well as he looked to keep the move going. And not the best of shots though from the Arsenal midfielder. Just passes it back to Coupé. We just touched on, but Benzema his run was going elsewhere. Good work though by Henry. France haven't given up just yet. Here's Ben Arfa just taking it to the byline. Juanito closely watching him. Ben Arfa brilliantly to find Toulalan. Real chance for Thierry Henry. What a save from Iker Casillas. And it's just gone wide. Spain wanted an offside. It wasn't coming. And in that deflection there, it went out for a corner. There was very close to conceding an own goal. What an opportunity for Thierry Henry, who's had 2 good chances to equalise in the dying minutes of this game. He hasn't taken either. Something wrong with that. It tells us it's Lassana Diarra. Cuts back inside, does brilliantly. Here's Ben Arfa. He's still with Ben Arfa, the substitute. Lays it off for Willy Sagnol. Heroic stuff in the end from Pablo. He just did enough to put off the Bayern Munich right back from his shot. Well, in the end, just about all the chances really for France have been concentrated in just a period of about 5 minutes, including the time added on. And really they should have equalised, if not taken the lead. They had 2 excellent chances to score. Dani Guisa though with a real chance to double the lead. Should be Dani Guisa. Fabregas unable to get onto the end of it. Great save from Gregory Coupé. Well, it's taken 92 minutes in the end, but we have seen some fantastic chances carved out by both teams. That's all there is time for though, is Tony Osuma blows the end of time here at the Rosaleda. Wasn't the greatest 75 minutes or so of football, but in the end, Joran Capdevilla's goal in the 79th minute gives Spain the win over France, and an excellent win then for Spain, as Luis Aragonés, they beat France by a goal to nil. Joran Capdevilla the scorer.